anticipate the worries daily. But if I link my keys, it goes away down honey lane. I got a van with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
Dave York to kick off.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wildcard Weekend. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. This fine Schoonmaker, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yeah!
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Blue here from the pistol. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set hut! Set hut!
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Down! Rail! Yell 50! Green! Set!
Looking to throw, Young. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On the ready!
1st and 10 from the 43.
12, 10. Ready! 33, yellow, ready, ready!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go! 46!
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right, just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go! 60 red! 60 red! Hut, hut!
Out of the gun, Young. He has it at the 5! And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Okay, watch out
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go! Set!
Handoff running left, Hubbard. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Drill!
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Set! Hut!
Defense shows blitz, Young. Let's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready. Blue 32, claws red. Needle blue. Ready?
Young on 3rd and goal. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Yeah!
Shotgun snap and give to Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, really. Then we're going to pitch forward in. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We go with a design keeper. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah! Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. What do you think?
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go. 46. 46. Here we go. Kill. Here we go. 46.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Yeah! Hey, 26.
Dak to the air here. Chased out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Yeah! Here we 26.
Running it after the penalty. So they only manage a yard following the penalty. We've got second and 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Here we go. 26.
He gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 40. Here we go, 47. 26.
Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 26.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Running it on 4th and goal, that has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's will, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Baker with the return. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yeah.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Spike 50. Set, Eagle Blue. 45. White. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
First down.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
Red, cycle. Set, ready. 50, green, steel, black. Set.
Young on 1st and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Hut.
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Young looking to throw. McMillan on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Set, cut.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ultra. Go ultra. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Young on the play action. It's complete. Sanders has got that right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Got it.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 10 black.
Design quarterback run here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Black 40.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on, set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On the set.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Ready, ready. Blaster, 33, yellow. Hut.
Fourth down, here's Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blue gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Kill.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On the give, it's Blue. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, 40. Here we go, 47. 48. Hey, 47. 46.
Prescott here from the gun. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 48. 26.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go! 20.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. He rolls to his right. And he's got it on the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Yeah!
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. Set.
Here's Young to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
On play action, here's Young. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack, and that brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Panthers football, but their playoff run is in jeopardy. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be fourth down coming up.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go, here we go. 60 reps. Ready?
Desperation time here on fourth. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
So first down from the 41.
There you go.
Up the middle, Blue. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's a design run. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Like the line in.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll get this out quickly. It's McMillan. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Ready, ready. Set, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Down. Yellow, 22. Black shot. Hut.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yeah, here we go. All right, 26.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. All right, 26.
A third down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah. All right, 22.
Now Blue breaks the tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Now it's Blue. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 26.
He's now to the running back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cowboys can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 6.
They draw it up for him. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Yeah! There we go. Boy, let it go.
It's a run on 4th down. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Baker with the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hunt. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Looking to throw, Young. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Black 40. Red, cycle, slide through. 6, mega, go pink. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Past the 25, still on the move. And he is stopped after a big gain, maybe a yard or 2 shy of that marker. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Shot, 17.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Going with blue here. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never